In the last few days, there have been no less than 3 big pre-order opportunities from 3 big companies screwed up and handed over to the scalpers. Let's talk about it in this next media rant. My most amazing Media Man friends. Hope you guys are doing well. I am just super excited and beyond myself, besides this rant, because we're approaching 13,000. I say we because I can't do it myself. I've tried to subscribe to myself. It doesn't really work. Isn't that sad? I know. But anyway, so we're approaching 13,000, and when we hit 15,000, I'll do some sort of giveaway, maybe a gift card or something. But so look for that. I will be using the community tab more and all that good stuff. So let's get into it. Here's the thing, right? And I know that it's not a huge deal. I know it's not a huge deal that I and many others might not be getting either console, a fancy shiny console at launch, or a new fancy graphics card. And now I already have a 2000 series, even though the 3000 series graphics card is apparently the RTX 3000, 70, 80, all that, they're beasts. Apparently they're amazing, but my 2000 is doing everything I want, so I'm not really even worried about the graphics card, except for the way it's handled, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. But the 2 consoles, I was really looking forward to the PS5. I think I leaned Sony, although I like Microsoft as well. But let's talk about Sony for just a second. What a mess, right? It's a cluster truck. I mean, they say, okay, we promise, and I've seen the video over and over again, but we promised that we will not just throw it at you, that we're going to give you plenty of time. So what do? They say it's going to launch, we're going to do pre-orders in the morning, which already isn't a whole lot of time, right? And then Walmart, jerks, decide, oh no, we're not going to wait, we're just going to go ahead and do the pre-orders now. And the only people that knew were the people, probably the bots that are set up, and we'll get to that in a minute too. And the people that just maybe happen to be on or be looking at the Twitter for Sony, or someone maybe mentioned something. I don't know what happened. But I just know that by the time the rest of us had an opportunity to even think about pre-ordering it, they were gone. I mean, it was just a complete mess. So Microsoft comes out and says, hey, it's okay, guys. We're going to be your hero. We're going to do it right. 22nd, 8 o'clock, we're going to launch. Now, to give them credit, that is what happened, but that was a mess. It was a complete mess. Now, some of you were like me and you had to go to work, so you were going to miss it anyway. I did try to sign up for the All Access because it's actually a pretty good deal, and I get live and all that stuff anyway. And I love playing games on my tablet. But so that's not, I tried to sign up for that, and it wound up bringing me to GameStop. It's the only one I can get to, and I wound up in line, like virtual line, for 2 hours. And then after that, I finally get through, and the console sold out. So yeah, it was a big headache, a waste of my time, and I was working while I was doing it, so at least I was getting something done. But man, that is the most frustrating experience. But it's not even that, it's not even that, I wasn't able to do, I may not be able to do the launch, which I've done every year since PS1. And there have been shortages and all that stuff, but I always managed somehow. And I've had great experience. I love launches, just as a side real quick. I love console launches because you get to meet with other people that love that particular console. And you get to talk to them about the new exciting adventures you're going to have on this console that were not possible back in the day. I mean, we're doing stuff, on my desktop and on my PC, my laptop, and on my consoles that I could only dream of. I remember when I was younger, dreaming that I could actually go in the houses that you walk by in RPGs. I mean, the stuff that they can do now is amazing. So, but it's not even that. I mean, I am disappointed. I'm not going to lie about it, but that's on me, because it isn't the end of the world, especially with what's going on in the world. What I'm irritated at, and what is driving me crazy, what is just bugging me to no end, is the fact that bots and other people grabbed like 8 of them. I mean, there are people on there saying, I got 8 consoles, I got 10 consoles, And I went to all these different stores, and I know that to a certain extent they can't really stop them. But I remember when I worked at GameStop, and I worked at there for probably 10 years off and on. And no, they weren't the best 10 years of my life, but that's another rant. Um, but I sold the Dreamcast, and I remember we said one console per person, and everybody that wanted one eventually got one. But now it's a free for all. Now people are going on and, hey, I'm going to get 8 of them. I'm going to get 6 of them. There's a few people that got 2, and that's very iffy for me. It's really irritating a little bit, but I get it. It's cool. You're getting one for a friend. Okay, a loved one, whatever. I get it. But when you're getting 8, come on. You know, maybe it's just my empathy, but little Jimmy or Bob, working at the at the supermarket, saving all his extra pennies to buy this console, saves up 500 some odd dollars so he can cover it with tax, and he's not able to pre-order one. He's not able to get one because these horrible bots, these horrible scalpers. Yeah, I said it. And if you're a scalper and you're watching this and you're mad at me, oh well, that's fine. Hit the dislike. I don't really care. Well, if you like me, then please hit the like because we may have to counterbalance it. In all honesty, but you know, what really, really, just more than that, even that drives me absolutely crazy is the fact that it's not just that they get these, is that they put them on eBay and sell them for a ridiculous amount of money. And I know this isn't a new thing, but when it took me 2 hours just to get into GameStop, then I went on to eBay just to look, and I was just curious. I wonder how much they're selling for. I know it's going to be more, and they're selling for $1,000. And that's bidding. That's not even, this is what you're going to buy it for. That's bidding for the reserve. Now, I'm assuming it's a paid-for one. I've never done these before, because I think honestly that it's not the smartest thing to do. But you do you. That's fine. If you want to spend $1,000 on a console, I wouldn't recommend it because you're actually not getting the best version anyway. Usually the second and third gen is the best one. But I'm going to be doing an unboxing as soon as I can get one, and I'm going to get one as soon as I can, so I can talk all the smack I want about how it's smarter to wait when I know I'm not going to. I'm just being honest, because I just get excited about these things. I've heard some people say that launches are always rough. And this isn't the first time there were shortages. And touche, you are absolutely 100% right. But in my many years, again, since PS1, of doing this, I've never seen anything this bad. Maybe it's because they were coming out and pre-ordering at the same time and all that stuff, but it was just such an incredible mess, And so why don't we take a look at eBay right now, just for kicks, just for fun. Let's take a look. I'll meet you there. Alright guys, here we are on eBay. You can see the very first one is $1,100 or best offer. It's the last one, so better jump on it. Sponsored. Okay, $2,500, $15,000, $23K. That is insane, guys. You need to understand that these are going to be available. They're going to be very available at some point. Maybe not at launch. Maybe you won't get a launch one. Maybe it'll be after the holidays. I don't know. It's hard to say. But you're going to... That's a lot of money. Oh my gosh. This is why I can't stand scalpers, because it's not like they're just making a couple $100 on it. They're just... Well, $544, what is that? A discless one. That's $50,000. Any takers? 50K? Anyone? Anyone? Wow. That's insane. I'm just kind of going through these real fast, so... But holy smokes, can you... $50,000 with 39 watchers. What are they watching, that it jumps down by 49,000? It's not worth spending an extra $100 on it, guys. I mean, because you can't wait. Oh, man, don't give in. $900. See, my biggest frustration is these people that are doing this, they're not gamers. They're in it to rip people off. $680. That's, yeah, $100, $150. I mean, whatever. But you start getting double and triple the price, it's ridiculous. You know, and I wouldn't spend in more than what the value is, to be honest, because it won't matter in the end. It won't matter later. You know, when you could buy these, you could spend this kind of money, and because they're the first one, they could have issues. This guy's showing you his receipt. That's nice. You're gonna send the receipt. You're trusting strangers, the same people that would do this. Oi. $1,500, $1,000. So the Xbox Series X isn't quite as high price as a PS5 right now. But it just went on pre-order at 8 o'clock, so who knows? Curious what this, what happens if when the physicals come out, when they're actual physical units. This is insane. $50,000. Let's check out the 3080. We can check out all the 3000 series, but I think we're just going to check out the 3080. Just kind of drawing for. You can buy it for $784. That seems reasonable for a kid's drawing. See, these prices aren't too outrageous. Pesky Scalper's drawing, that's cute. $40. Okay. 2 bids, mom and dad, I don't know. $1,600. That's kind of high, but it's well, okay. 3,000. No way. That's ridiculous. 30 bids. $3,000 for a gigabyte. You know what I mean? 3,050 for a GeForce EVGA RTX Ultra. Brand new, unopened. It better not be. Yeah, this makes me think if it's unopened, they must be out already. Special edition digital drawing for $700, and it's got 1 bid. You guys are insane. I don't know what's going on right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, look, I love you guys to peace. Oh, this is cool. NVIDIA RTX 3080 anti-scalper, anti-bot shades. I might actually buy that. That's clever. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me. We will see you in the next video, and please, please, please don't feed the scalpers. Have a good one. Don't forget to like and sub. Peace.